Sandy, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing part 3 of the types of students going back to school. So let's get started. So first up we have the athletic kid. So basically they try to join whenever it's time to sign up for a sport at school, they immediately join. Like they join sports whenever they get the chance. So, and even when they're not even when it's like the regular school day, act like, they act like they're, they act like they're playing the sport. They act like they're in the game, even when it's just regular school time. Following up on this, we have the cheerleader. So basically, they they even cheer when they're not at cheer practice or whatever. Basically, they're always like, go team, go team, go team. Like the entire school day, they're like that. Personally, I've never experienced this, but if any of you have experienced this, it's annoying just to hear go team, go team, go team over and over and over again. This one happens just about every year. The inseparable kids. Basically, they never want to be separated. They never want to be apart. They they want to be in every class together, and they want to sit next to each other in every single class. Some of them, it's like it's it's like they stick together like glue. It's like it's like, and then they and then if they're apart for just 1 second, they want to see each other. They're like, when you're from, when you're in school and your friends sing on the other side of the room, you do this. You hold out your hand, and then the other kid holds out their hand. That's They basically do that, and basically it's like you can't be apart for just 1 minute or 1 second. Like, they think the world is gonna end if they're apart. Next up, we have the kid who's always absent. I've experienced this quite a lot, and it all started in 5th grade, and both kids ended up moving that year. Maybe that's why they were always absent, because they were planning on moving. But I don't think I experienced this in 6th grade, but 7th grade, there were these two girls. They were twins, and basically, they were always absent. They were never there. Like, like, and then eventually they just left the class for good, because I mean, nobody really cared that they decided to leave the school, because nobody really saw them anyway. Nobody really knew what they were like. Also, there are kids who are absent on the first day of school. And when that happens, that means they move to another school, but their parents forgot to unenroll them from the school they were previously in. Like, and then the teacher has to wait for their name to be removed from the class roster, and every single day they're like, is this person here today? Did this person finally show up? And then when they officially and when they're officially unenrolled, they're like, finally, now I won't have to say, did they finally show up? Are they finally here? Like, it's just like, next up we have the dramatic kid. Like literally, like whenever like they're like stressed about something, they're like, we have homework due. What if I don't get it done? Or what if I don't? Or what if I answer questions and every question's wrong? And every question and every answer to the question's wrong. When they're studying for a quiz or a test, they're like, what if I get an F? What if I get an F? But the worst part is when they tell the teacher that they aren't feeling well or that they're like in pain. The teacher's like, do you think you need to go to the nurse's office? And then they're like, no, I think I need to go to the hospital. Like, if you're not feeling good or if you're in pain, just go to the nurse. You don't need to go. You don't need to go to the hospital, the ER. You don't need to be. You don't need to. You don't need an ambulance. Just, just. It's not the end of the world. Next up, we have the crier. Basically, whenever someone upsets them slightly, or they get a grade that's not perfect, they start bawling their eyes out. Like, I should have gotten 100. I got 99. Like, it's 1 point difference. 99% is still an A. Once again, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Um, Next up, we have the lazy kid. Basically, they do everything but do their schoolwork. They're like, I'm gonna do this instead of doing the math book or the science experiment or the or the or the history book or the essay or they just don't they they just try to avoid everything. Like just do the work. It's not that hard. And then in gym class, when you know um my gym teacher make I'm pretty sure most gym teachers make you do like warm-ups um before you do the actual class. They My gym teacher makes you run a lap. They don't even run the lap, or they walk the lap, or they just sit out, or they cheat. Like, don't be lazy and don't cheat. But anyway, that's basically it for today's video. So subscribe and have a good day.